Hey family, I pray that you're having a great week. Christmas is almost upon us. It's going to be an incredible time of just worshiping God. We pray that you'll join with us as we worship God and just give glory to His name. Join us for Christmas Eve. We're going to have 2 services. It's going to be a great night of fellowship. We as a church have been going through the Christmas story and looking at the overwhelming power of grace, how God chooses to work in our lives. This last week we looked at the story of Joseph and how he could have been easily overwhelmed by the call, easily overwhelmed by the trials and the struggle of what it meant to be the father of the Son of God, to be that earthly father, to take care of him, and how he quietly wanted to back out of it. It's easy for us to run from the trials, but see, it's the trials that develop our perseverance. It's the trials that grow us and make us who God created us to be. And so we looked at the story of Joseph, and then we looked at the words of his son James, the brother of Jesus, and how he talked about we should consider it pure joy when we face trials of many kinds. How James must have seen that exhibited in his father, Joseph, and how he chose to trust God even in the hardest of moments. We saw in James chapter 1 verses 2 through 4 that we need to consider it pure joy. We need to slow down and look at our lives, and are we living in such a way that brings glory and honor to God, that we are free and clear of shame, not a worldly shame, but a godly shame, where we know that we're trusting God and following His will for our lives. You see, perseverance is formed by the testing of our faith. God moves in our lives, and the more our faith is tested, the stronger we become if we lean into what God has for us. God is always going to finish what He started. The question is, are we going to trust Him in the midst of that trial? Are we going to run to Him? Don't be surprised by the grace of God. Rejoice in it. And as you rejoice in the grace of God, you'll have the strength to persevere. We're praying for you guys this week. We love you, and we'll see you next weekend at Family Life.